to have for me? What the most would you have for me if it? Yeah. Oh. This is the clean rope, come back, the revenge of the relaxer, returning from hell, cause that couldn't give me no satisfaction. The packages out the factory, glass cutting, menagerie, working for full of figure, you can't even do the half of me. What the fuck would you have for me if it isn't the Sarah Quill? Yeah, I'm the chancellor of cool, but I'ma never chill. Still seeing snakes that be trying to assimilate, they get icing off of the cake when I open, just when you fake, you know why? Started in the gutter, we was selling nerve. Had a couple dollars, my ones that had them. And that when I was on my own, I couldn't take a loss. He sold me about 100 with a cut, I had to cut him off. Remove, control, out, delete, reboot. Grind from the bottom, I eat soup. Hair J slides in the hands, gratefully. I don't need these boots. I'm a St. Pete troop, for real, no bit. I think I'm crazy and I say forget it. I know they think I'm chilling until I flip it. I just think I'm crazy and I say forget it. I know they think I be chilling until I flip it on them. Now why you trying to be fly, knowing you bad business, putting good dope in the kitchen, whipping with bad chemists. I told you on dead poetry, so getting past finish, you gon' have to bring another beaker for my last sentence. You showing ass to me if you be coming down to me, asking me for advice, but ain't never bringing no cash to me, never taking no action and laughing when niggas talking about lighting the torch or passing it. Now what the fuck is that ish? When I see coins falling, I try to catch it. Then I try to figure out where it's falling from the past. Y'all so molasses, sweet and slow, sweet and low. I'm a pimp a queen and being broke with the dub. No apologies for never being sorry. You can't front on phone for wanting a Ferrari. Oh man, some Musa, man, some Bakari. Man, I had plans when I had my sorry. Yeah, at times I think I'm crazy and I say forget it. I
Don't think I'll be chilling until I flip it on them. Get it?
Maybe it's the government portraying.
Nigga C Funk. Niggas Charlotte Funk with the vocals. The session started. But yeah, man. Good morning. Morning to Leisure World. It's your boy Max Leisure again. As always, as usual. Man, I was just sitting here thinking now.
I know you heard me.
No, I didn't. I'm streaming. But yeah, so Revelations. That's what I was thinking about. Revelations. Like Revelations is a beautiful thing. They could write a whole book on Revelations, make it 22 chapters long. Cause when you come into them, it's life changing. What's up, Queen? Good morning. I'll let you up here so we can speak about these revelations
Speak about
that people are having. To speak on these revelations people been having around the world. Right.
good morning, good
You
morning, good
there?
morning.
Can you hear me?
I'm here. I can hear you.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning, good
I was sitting there just
morning.
thinking about because I was watching so. You hear me?
I hear you.
Can you hear me, Queen?
I
All
can
right.
hear
Yeah, I
you.
was just sitting there thinking. All right. Well, it must be a delay because you're not saying nothing when I say something. Sounds 5 seconds after the fact, so it sounds like to me. But
Oh, shit.
anyways, I'm sitting there watching these videos and women are starting to realize. They come second to peace.
Oh
Men are
shit.
starting to
What?
realize that peace is paramount. And and these women are so confused as to why they're going places and men aren't there. When men are there, they not approaching them and shit like that. So look, remember that video we watched we did the stream on of the dude sitting in his car? You remember the video I'm talking about? See what I mean by you're not responding, so I don't know if you
I
can hear me.
am responding.
Well, then there's something wrong with your connection then, because I ain't hearing response. But let me show that video just to refresh your memory for anybody who hasn't seen it. All right, you remember this one?
Can you hear me now?
Yep. You remember this video here? I'm gonna play
I'm
it.
sitting here sick and worried. And this man is sitting in this car,
Yeah, I remember this.
really, really, really. Seriously? Really? Why are you sleeping in the car?
No,
Why are you sleeping in the car?
I'm lost
So why wouldn't you come inside?
because I can't rest in there.
Is your life that terrible that you need to be in the car?
He just said, yeah,
Is your life like
listen
that
there.
difficult? Why don't you come
He didn't say
inside?
his life was
For an hour
terrible.
you've
He
been out
just
here?
said he couldn't get no rest in there.
You've been out here for an hour?
It looks like
And that's a terrible life.
I just need to rest.
Isn't it? He just a
Do you want me to bring you something?
Just quiet.
Come inside, baby.
oh
No,
Come on.
no. Just close the door, please. Just close the door.
Well, I'm gonna come and sit next to you.
No.
He said, no.
Did you just lock the door?
Yes.
Open the door.
No
Open the
way,
door.
please. I'd rather be dealing with the police than you.
I'm
no,
sitting
you
here
wouldn't.
and worried.
Yes, he would. Look, so a multitude of men draw that conclusion, and we call it domestic violence. But what came before the domestic violence was the thought of I'd rather deal with the police than your ass anymore, and then violence ensues. But that be the thought. So the reason why I'm sitting there thinking like, okay, we have revelations worldwide. Motherfuckers is realizing what's always been the case, but they didn't realize it. And it's just that
No,
peace is paramount. It comes pussy is secondary to peace. You can't enjoy pussy if you don't have peace. And men is starting to finally realize that shit, so they're not tolerating. So there is a follow up to that video. See it? Yeah, check it out.
Apparently, Joe Budden's podcast and the ex-football players, the pivot, I believe it's called, they decided that they were going to discuss my video with my relationship. My man don't have social media, so he would have never seen the video that I posted of him sitting in the car and me trying to figure out why he ain't come in the house. But guess what he does watch? He watches those goddamn podcasts. So then he hears them talking about the whole scenario of what we were doing, what we were going through. And guess what he's doing now? He's packing his shit to leave because these grown men wanted to come and talk about my relationship off of a video that's 1 minute long. You guys don't know what happens in my house. Okay, I posted that to give the two sides to the story. There's two sides. Okay, it's not about a woman who nags her man and he can't come in. It's also the side about the woman who works her ass off. Okay,
See
and just
that
want to be
side?
supported. So
That's the
thank
dope
you.
parts of that
Okay.
that
Thank you
video.
for going on your podcast and discussing my relationship and ending it. Because that's what's happening now. He's packing his stuff and he's leaving because he's embarrassed and he's humiliated and he's getting this from his friends and all these different people are like, yo, ain't this you? Ain't
I
this you?
saw
Ain't this
that.
you? Off of your podcast. So I hope you're happy about what you've done because you've
You
ruined
are.
my relationship. Thanks.
You're welcome. To the man.
Oh,
Because what all that happened was, like she said, he would have never seen it. He doesn't have social media. He would have never seen it. So like, and that's what it always be. With females, they keep their isolated crazy shit in their relationship and isolated to where just their dude is experiencing that. To everyone else, she's just a normal female. But to him, she's a monster and she's comfortable being that. But then when the video
I
went
know you
viral, the video
didn't.
that
I
she
know
made,
I ate
huh?
up this morning listening to how you calling us women monsters. I will not have this. It is too
She
early in
was.
the damn morning
I didn't
for it
call.
to be
I
calling
didn't
women
call.
monsters.
I did not call you a monster. I didn't call women a
I
monster.
said women. I didn't
Monsters.
say me.
I didn't call. I didn't call women monsters. I didn't call you a monster. Yet I called her a monster because she was being that to him. And so that's
I think
just
she wasn't being a monster. She just
she
it was
was.
irritating. He
She
was
wasn't being a
irritated.
monster. She wasn't being a monster because you're not that dude. You don't. You never lived a life on that
Okay,
perspective.
dude.
Like
All right.
Frankenstein didn't think that he was a monster. Frankenstein, if you
Really?
wanted to play with a little
Really?
girl, he thought we was playing toss shit into the lake. They was throwing rocks at first,
Okay.
and I'll toss this little girl. He didn't know he was being a monster, but to that little girl, this
So
monster, he fucking threw me in the lake. But that's
no.
what it is. And he didn't know that he didn't have to deal with that shit. Like all of his homies, when they saw the video, they start hitting him up like, bro, you deal with that? Like, bro, you pay rent on a house that you can't go inside if you're trying to have peace. Does that make sense? Why would you do that, bro? Like you can't, you're staying in your car and when you're tired, you paying rent on a house to rest in, but you can't rest in your house. And the reason is her. Dude, you know you don't have to deal with that. You know
and,
you could
and
just
that's
leave and she
and
wouldn't
that's
be in
good
the picture.
advice. And
That
that's
is,
good advice.
she wouldn't be in the
Mm,
picture if she can't give you peace. If she can't, and it's not her giving peace. It's not that you can't give somebody peace. If she can't, if she doesn't allow you to enjoy your peace, go find it. Get away from her. Like
mm.
that's the common denominator. The in the driveway isn't far enough. You
Or
gotta
sit
go.
her down and explain to her what
He
your
did.
definition of
He
peace is.
has. You know he has because that's what you do first before you resort to sitting in the car. You resort to sitting in the car when you like words don't work on this female. Like she's not hearing me. So I have to
You know.
hide to find I have to hide because I've told her before, can I just watch fucking Sports Center, please? And she's like,
I would
why
have
are you
left his
watching
ass right there
everything?
in that
Blah blah
motherfucking
blah.
car.
That's why he sat in the car because whenever
I
he
would have
tries to,
left his ass right there. You want to die a heat stroke? Nigga, have at it. Nigga, you don't want to breathe after 30 minutes? Have at it. Is our insurance paid up?
and if,
Because
and
that's
if
on
you would have
you.
done that, and if you would have done that, you know what you wouldn't have done? You wouldn't have been making a video talking about this nigga's packing his shit and leaving because I
Right.
won't leave him alone. Y'all would still be married and he would be happy. But that's why I'm saying she was being a monster because it's just the characteristics of a monster is there's nothing you can do other than fight or flight with the monster because
She's
you can't
scary
use
because the
bullets.
monster is scary. She's scary.
Yeah, it's scary and you can't communicate with a monster. It's just it's gonna growl at you, roar, whatever the fuck, do the little it's monster shit. and either you're gonna fight with the monster or you're gonna run away. Before he
Hmm.
ran away to the car, he was fighting with the monster, but he was trying to talk to the monster. He was trying to talk to the person, but there was no
Right.
the communication wasn't transferring. It wasn't getting through to her, and that made her the monster because now, whenever she's around, my peace is going to be
Altered. It's gonna be
yeah.
altered.
Maybe I
Mm.
mean if you use monster, terrorist would be a more accurate word. She's a terrorist. She's terror.
Oh, we putting these big words on them.
She's
We putting these big
terrorizing.
words on.
She's a terrorist. Yeah. And so he had to get away from that. He thought the drive
Well, I
away
feel
far
like
enough.
she was in that case. She was wrong because when he told her just to leave him alone, and like he just needed some peace, she should have just left. Not go get in
Yeah.
the car, not go do all that extra shit. Just walk the fuck off
He,
gracefully
he had to lock the
and let
doors on
him
her. He locked
suffer.
the doors. He locked the doors and she still stood there and said, unlock the door. That's just abuse. That's just abuse.
You and your abuse.
That's just what it is. If you don't want to fuck me, but I take your pussy, that's rape. If I don't want to spend time with you, but you keep taking my time away from me, you're raping me of my time, and that's abuse is being nice about it. That's a nice word to use for what you're doing.
Maybe she
But
just
so,
loved him that hard and wanted to be around him. You know,
yes,
maybe.
so wait until he wants to be around you, and then
Mm.
y'all will be around each other. Because if I'm horny and I just want to fuck you, but you don't want to fuck, I can't force what I want onto you. It's rape.
This is true. This is
You
true.
understand that clearly.
Hmm.
And she should understand that she's doing that to his
She
peace. She's raping it. It's on the floor, crying, pants at his ankles, balled up in the fetal position.
all right,
And your
graphic.
peace shouldn't be in that state as a man. If you, as a man, if you're not, if, when you're a bachelor and you can just go home to your own spot, your peace is safe and secure. There's no way for it to be raped unless you allow something in to your place, and you're in charge of that. He was in charge of. He ain't even in charge of his own free space in that house. So you have to get up out of there. I'm telling you, dudes is realizing it.
That is why I'm for
Even
men having their. That's exactly why I'm for men having their space. I'm for men having their man caves. I'm for men like every person needs their space, and for a functioning relationship, it's important. It's important, and so there's nothing wrong with you going in your man cave, playing your video games, smoking your blunts, whatever the hell you need to do up in there. Get it off your system. But remember, she needs it too. So, but in that case, she didn't want it. She just wanted his his stuff. That was
on
wrong.
her.
That was
Yeah,
wrong.
she wanted it like it was hers. Like she's entitled to
Yeah.
his shit. And it's not supposed to be that way. When you're in a relationship, you're not entitled. Everything is still out of the kindness of your heart. You can't just say this is mine because we're in a relationship. Same way. I'll keep saying it's the same way. You can't do it in a physical way. You can't do that in
Hmm.
any way. It has to be free will and consent on all levels. He was not consenting to her companionship at the time. He did
More
not
like
want
her
her.
intrusion.
Yeah, exactly. That was a non-consenting interaction. He didn't want no parts of it, but she forced it, and she just feels
I think he
entitled.
was. It seems like he was at Isby anyhow. Anytime a man go get in the car, this is a repeated thing. So it's like if he was at his last to go sit in a hot ass car. So yeah, that's already speaking volumes for itself. If he go hide away, not in a garage in his man cave, but he goes sit in a hot ass car, windows rolled up. We don't know if it's AC on or not, but this nigga is in there dead sleep in his vehicle. It is at the end. It's like he don't like her. He don't like
Hmm.
her.
Look, so I'm gonna play this too. You can see how why you ain't gonna like any of these, but
Oh shit! When you
wow,
start laughing, I already gotta brace myself.
we're getting there. We're getting to the point where I've been hoping we'd get to as men collectively, where niggas just start
Oh
practicing,
shit!
just practicing being a man and not folding to pussy. Just take it off the pedestal and get
Oh
it to,
my god!
and it'll start acting right. It'll act right. Let me see.
Hmm.
Let me check this shit out. It's
Your
happening.
smile is making me hold my weave. Hold your weave, girl. Not hold your mule. Hold your weave. Shit.
Check it out.
This looks suspect.
I have a question for everyone that lives in New York, specifically the guys that live in New York.
Oh, what?
Why do you not go up to girls?
There has definitely been a decrease in how often men approach women when out in public, and I want to give you my take on this.
Guys, I have a question for you. What would you need to feel safe to approach a woman?
What lengths would you go to find your husband? Today, we finna find out how far I'm willing to go, because here I am at none other than the home improvement store. With nothing on my stomach but an iced coffee and a Lexapro, let's wander around and see if my man is here.
Yeah, I know. It was hard. We get in there, we walk in, I'm like, okay, a lot of women. A lot of single women. Men aren't lonely enough because we're not even at singles night. Right. You're not swiping, so you're not going to go to singles night? It's not adding up. It's not adding up.
You're a single man in the gym and you have a gym crush. This is your sign. Talk to them.
Okay, we need to bring back hitting women in the gym because I genuinely miss it. I don't know what you guys are so scared of.
Meanwhile, this one's for the boys. If you forgot why we don't do this, here's a reminder. You gotta stay focused.
Excuse me? Do you come here often or?
Come here at a gym. Come here often.
Anyways.
Oh shit!
I'll just stop it right there. I'll stop it right
Wow.
there. Just cause like that's typically what you would do in the gym. It's like, damn, bitch, why you being so loud? Just say I'm not interested or something. Why you gotta embarrass a nigga? And so, but all of those videos were different videos, but you could go. I could show 1,000 videos of girls embarrassing dudes in the gym. 1,000 videos of girls telling guys not to. You need to stop approaching women and blah blah blah. All this type of shit. But now, like as you've seen in the first videos, where are all the dudes at? The chick was like, men aren't lonely enough because they're not at these singles events. Like I said, men don't get lonely. We get peaceful. That's what we get. It's the women that can't sit in peace. And
I don't. I agree with you, but then I also feel like I agree with you on that. But I also feel like women have set that pace for men not to approach them because a lot of
yes,
times a lot of shit
yes,
go bad. So it ain't more. It's more to it than just men wanting a peace. Back in as the time has transitioned to these times, women have dumbing down that part. Like a man can't open the door for you no more. You looking at him weird. You treating him weird. You acting like he already trying to pounce on you. So men is also tired of being blamed for shit that they just ain't doing. They just want to say hey, and they can't even say hey no more because women have changed that, and now we're complaining. Well, they are complaining because when a man opened my door, I look and
exactly.
smile with these big beautiful dimples and be like, "Thank you," and bat my eyes.
that's, that's what I'm saying though. Like, cause dudes was just they were simping, pretty much just simping, like just accepting the behavior for the prospects of some pussy. But dudes have gotten to the
Well,
point
wait
like the
now,
pussy
sir.
juice ain't worth the squeeze, and so now niggas
Haven't
is
you
cool
opened
with
up a woman door before?
yeah. I always
You
do.
didn't
Like
think
dude,
anything. Okay, and you ain't thought nothing of it.
yeah,
You was just being a respectable guy, right? You just open up the door and you just being respectable. Now when you do that respectable thing and open up the door and a woman look back at you like you already ready to attack her, like it has nothing to do with oh we will prefer our peace. It's our actions towards your generosity that will make a person stop doing it. And
And
that's where
yeah,
we as women forget we've taken y'all generosity and kind of like stomped on it.
yes, exactly. And dudes would typically accept that and still keep pushing forward, pursuing pussy. But
Mhm.
guys have just got fed up with that. They just started seeing the women on social media and how they're all hoes. They all have a fucking lineup. They all this,
Oh,
and that. And then so when you get with them and they act like that, there isn't even the illusion of this is my girl. When everything she posts and everybody that's commenting on her post is like, this is our girl. When is our girl gonna post some more pics? And then she's talking to the dudes and all that type shit, telling you quit being so insecure. So dudes is like, you know what? Fuck that. Like, I don't have to deal with this shit. I don't. I could just stay to myself, do my own
and look at your naked ass on the computer and please myself and go on about my damn day. That's a
no, not
problem.
even that. Just go out when you want pussy, get some,
Oh, Max.
and then get back to your life. Because that's why chicks is you you go see dozens of videos of females talking about how come after like a dude was all this and all that and then fucked and then that was it, everything changed, all that type shit. Because it's like, well,
Mm.
that's how it is in the world. Like if
That's not how it is in the world.
yeah, if we're all sharing each,
Mm.
each other, none of us are sticking to just one person. We're all just tricking and hoeing. There's a price for everything. We're all just tricking and hoeing, and you don't wife up hoes. You just trick off of them when you want to, and then you go back to your own solace, and you don't have anybody at your house telling you, how come you haven't done this yet? And why won't you do this? Why haven't we done? You just go back home and you chill, and you got your rocks off, and then when you want to again, you go out. The only thing that you don't have that you would get in a relationship is certainty when it comes to pussy. You go out and you playing the
Oh,
percentage.
Lord. It's more than two, Max.
People are in relationships where sex isn't even a certainty in the relationships. So at that point,
Mm. Mm.
now there's really no incentives to be in a relationship.
Mm.
So dudes is winning when they just kick back and we're like, yeah, no, we ain't trying to. It's who's selling ass,
I
and then we
don't
go.
think anybody is winning without the world is not winning, Max. The
The
society is
world,
not winning.
that is
Our next
correct.
future is not winning that we're not getting
That is
together. It's not winning.
That is correct. That is correct. But both men and women will adapt to the situation.
Oh,
Women have made the situation to be we're all fucking on everybody. So we're all tricking and hoeing then. So there is no
Lord.
wifey husband situation. We just use each other for transactional purposes. And dudes won't get lonely under those situations and circumstances. It's the women that get tired of that and be like, I want to settle down. Dudes don't get tired of that. So it's either act like ladies or we just gonna keep tricking and hoeing. And we're cool with that. But women are starting to not be cool with that. As you've seen, the chick was like, I'm going to Lowe's with nothing. Like just trying to find a
With
husband.
nothing
And
on
that's
her stomach.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. She just when dudes just start practicing resilience and just being men, being like how Odysseus and his men were when they were passing the island with all the sirens on it. You just pass them bitches up, and then start going crazy
Yeah, but
like monsters.
also
Like
men
they start
men
doing
don't
like
even
you seen
young, mhm. Go
World
ahead.
War Z with the zombie. It was World War
Is
Z,
that what
right?
like
With the
Brad Pitt?
zombies.
Was it Brad Pitt?
Yeah, and they was all climbing on top of each other to get over the thing.
Hmm.
That's what women become like when there's no dick in their life.
Whoa,
That and
whoa, whoa,
that's
sir.
what it looked like when we go to
Whoa,
singles event. That's what the chick
whoa.
she was like, it's a whole lot of women. Where are the men? The chick is going to Lowe's. They chicks is gonna start going to hanging out at Home Depot and Lowe's like Mexicans, waiting for somebody to pull up on the truck in the truck, like, hey, you need somebody to sit on that eat at that table with you that you're gonna build. I see you coming to Home Depot to get some supplies for a table. You coming out this you need anybody to eat at that table with you, sir? Which is just
I
gonna
think a
be
lot of these
gonna
people
hop on
have
your
learned
face
wrong
all the
about what
time.
relationships really mean. Like a lot of
They gonna
people
hop in
on
that
both
truck 3 or
sides
4 of them at a
they have
time.
no clue how to communicate. They have no clue with it. As much as this social media stuff have became prominent in all of our lives, it has desensitized us on the approach. We don't even women or men. They no longer know how to approach each other anyhow. They don't know how to do it. They don't know how to communicate with each other because we hide behind screens and telephones. They don't like on both ends, so the approach is already off,
Here's the
and
key.
then the
Here's the
relationship values are off.
key difference. Guys don't care to learn how to
Lord
approach
Jesus,
this
do
type of
you really
female.
think
It's
guys
the
don't
women.
care?
Yeah, they like the we've seen dozens of videos where the chicks is like the single events have only women.
I get
Guys
that.
don't
I get that. But do you think
because
that guys don't care?
yes. Like how do you not that's literally and exactly what I'm saying. And they gave you a direct example. Dudes aren't going out to clubs, dudes aren't going out to mingle events, dudes aren't going because they don't care. Because they
Yeah,
niggas
but
got
then
you
the
can hop
dudes
on
gotta pay a
Facebook.
lot when they go out. I wouldn't blame a
Yeah,
man either. Man got to pay to get in the bar. Man got to pay for the drinks. Man got to do all this shit. They don't want to do it like shit
exactly.
no more.
That's why you see a gang of videos of women saying, "Why aren't men approaching?" You don't see any videos of dudes saying, "How can we approach women?" Because we don't care. Like it's because when you go out just to get pussy, you dress
Oh,
appropriately, and the way you dress just attracts it to you. So you don't even have to worry about an approach. It approaches you. So there is no care to try to figure out and navigate the ones that are trying to get you in a relationship.
well,
They're the ones that's making
apparently
the
the women
videos.
ain't approaching men no more. Men, like you said,
No, they are.
the
The ones that are approaching men, look, the ones that are approaching men aren't making videos saying, why aren't men approaching? That's what I'm telling you.
uh,
Like
uh,
women are thirsty enough to where they go after the men. And so you could get it. You
don't
could
you
just
find
get
it?
it. All you got to
Don't you
do is
find it flattering when a woman come after you?
yeah. That's 90% of the relationships I've had. That's what it's been. That's just because that's always been what I've been used to. And so I would say like 1 out of every 4 females that I've had a relationship with, I've done the approach. 3 out of 4, they come to me with some shit. And then that sparks off the conversation. But and so that's why dudes is just like I'll go out when I want to go out. If you're in a relationship, you have to go out on her schedule and shit like that. And then it got to arrange your finances according to that. So you're winning when it comes to being single when it comes to that. Um, just being able to do anything that you want to do, you're winning when it comes to being single. The only thing that where you're not winning, but you still get wins is like I said, just the consistency. You may go out if you go out 4 nights out of the month and your success rate is 1 out of 4. That's still you batting 250, which isn't a good batting average, but it's not awful. Now if you get 2 out of 4, that's you batting 500. That's a legendary percentage. So 2 out of 4 nights, 4 weekends out the week, you could be a legend. in a month. So it's not really.
I just want to tell these men, there's women out there still love y'all chivalry, still open the door, still open the car door. There's women out there. You just have to pick through what
Those
this
women
bad
typically
batch
stay
is.
inside.
N-
Those
n-
women typically
You
they
and me always
either
go back and bounce about this good woman staying inside.
stay inside, keep and keep to themselves, or they're already wifed up. So like they don't be on social media and anything like that. That you just find you typically you find them fresh out of high school, college or whatever, and y'all have known each other and blah blah blah. But just going out to meet and mix and mingle and shit like that, the ones that go out, they looking for dick. And out of those,
Mm,
it's the ones that's gonna just go get it. And then it's the ones that's gonna complain about the fact that ain't nobody coming up to them. And
right.
those are the one dudes we don't care. As far as guys goes, we don't care. It's women
Mm.
out here that know what they want, know how to get it, and they come to us.
Yeah, definitely. I'm a go getter. I've always been that way. I see what I
So
want. If I like it, I go get it.
those are the
And I don't.
those are
And
the
I'm a lion too, so I definitely go get
those are the ones dudes pay attention to. The ones that are making these videos complaining, we don't care. We don't care.
it. I would be asking those
So,
ladies from a lady how many.
but
I would have
they
asked
go
those ladies. I would have asked those ladies, how many times have you turned down a person? How many times have you laughed in a man's face? How many times have you giggled because his shoes or his shirt was off instead of adjusting it and helping him get right? Like, I would have asked a lot of questions because y'all just putting this shit out there. But how many times did you have a person in your face and said, "Hey, beautiful," and you was like, "Yuck," because his afro was crooked or his locks was off, or how many times?
all of them, and the majority of them go to single events so that they could do that. Because I believe women get a higher dopamine hit from rejecting a dude than they do from
Mm.
accepting his advances. I feel like it makes a woman feel better to be like, no, not good enough. Sorry, get out of here. Next, who's next? Make them feel like the queen from the I remember. Do you remember the Times video? That was with
Oh
Eddie
yeah.
Murphy. And she was like, "Oh,
Hmm.
get him out of here." What, he just swallowed fire? Not impressive enough. Off with his head. That the females love to
Oh,
be in that position. So dudes have no incentive to go to a singles event and be the victim of that shit in mass. I'm cool.
oh,
It's what? It's about 158 of y'all. I ain't trying to get rejected 158 times tonight. I'm good.
yeah.
I'll just go to a bar and find a drunk and a horny girl.
Oh Lord, stop
Like
being a
Kanye,
predator.
I'll find a drunk and hot girl because
That's
I'm just
predator
not going to
behavior.
rock house. If you
Lord
going
have
to
mercy.
a singles event is predatory behavior. You're specifically being predatory.
Mm. I get it. We have came a long way. Things are a lot different.
Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking the way it's shaping up to
I
be.
bet you do. I bet you do. I have hope for humanity. Oh, that was cute. I do
Yeah,
have
so
hope
do
for
I.
humanity.
So do
I
I. And
believe
that's
in relationships and connections, and I believe in bringing forth another generation because if we
and
don't
that's
start
what
getting
we
together, we're not going to have another generation.
that's what we're getting towards. And that's why I'm saying because women are now just being like, look, I'll just do whatever you need. Women are asking their homegirls if they could borrow their husband for shit. I'm
Oh,
with this bitch.
oh,
Can I borrow your husband? Have you seen those
oh,
videos?
never. Oh no. Bro, your husband? Oh,
Yeah.
I was finna cuss. I was finna say, I wish one of my friends would say, let me borrow your husband. Bitch, is you tripping? What is wrong with you? Borrow my husband. Uh,
They say that.
this relationship has came to an end. We can no longer
It's
be
coming
friends.
from the man.
No, you don't get to borrow my husband for nothing. For nothing. You better call Lowe's or Office Depot or Home Depot or something. I don't know what to tell you. It's a lot of men outside of Home Depot. Go pick you up a few of them. for about 50, 60 bucks. But you borrowing my husband? Girl, boo. Girl, boo. Mm, I bet
She
you
can
looking
borrow
up a
your husband.
video for it. Man, I didn't do it.
Check it out.
Borrow your husband. This lady wants to know if she can borrow your husband. So, can she borrow your
Oh,
husband? She can borrow, but can she borrow your husband?
Can we normalize you letting me borrow your husband and not in that way, you freaking weirdos, but like in the way where you both come over and he helps, hang my TV and lift all the heavy things and we drink wine at the same time? We both
girl,
dinner
you
and he can
stupid.
have a beer at the same time too. Like it's a win
Go
win win
sit your
win
dumb
win.
predator. Now you
But
trying to
I
be a
need to borrow your
predator for real
husband.
on my husband, you
Absolutely.
stupid broad.
You can
Get
borrow your
out
husband.
here.
That's my husband.
Why would I let
Uh,
my husband come to your house and mount your TV, drink your girl? Sometimes that's just. I'm sorry, women. That was stupid. That was very stupid of her to
yeah.
say. And I can come too. No, bitch, I'm not coming, and neither is him. Now we can hire Rodrigo to come and pick this shit up. Jesus or somebody, and we all can sit up and see cervezas. The fuck you mean? Can you borrow my husband and come over there and put your TV up?
That's
Yeah, okay.
that's what it's come to though. That's what it's come to because women feel like I don't need a man, but can I borrow your husband? You'll never
Mhm.
hear a nigga say to his homie, "Can I borrow your dick for tonight?"
That right there would have started an instant argument with men. Like, can you borrow my woman?
Wait a minute, hands would have been thrown. Hands would have been thrown. The fact that that
Like
thought even exists in your head and you
that
let it
part, because
slide,
now that goes like, what you
that's
been
an
thinking
offense
about my woman all this
to whoever.
time? Why you need to borrow my woman? Like, what's been on your mind? And that's how I would think with her saying, "Can I borrow your husband?" And not even going as far as to think you've been thinking about my husband in that manner, but are you fucking serious? Can you borrow my husband to do your labor? This nigga barely doing the labor around my house, and then you want to borrow him to come over there and happily do your labor. Girl, if you don't go back to sleep and wake up 7 more times,
Yeah, but that's what it is, and of course, ain't no chick gonna go for that. Maybe maybe white women. I don't know. Maybe that's they do shit like that.
I don't
But
even want to put color. I just put common sense. That's not smart.
yeah, no black chick is gonna ask her black homegirl if she could borrow.
Yeah, let Tyrone go over there and fix Sheila's pipes. Hmm.
She like black chicks don't even like play that way. She would have been like, "Yeah, he's on his way over right now. Just make sure your door is unlocked so he don't have to. He could just come right in." And she will drive her ass over there and whoop her own homegirl's ass, just on the suspicion that it must be some more shit going on for you to even ask me that shit.
Mm, mm.
So
She
yeah,
would have felt
but
fire coming from her face. Fuck you mean, bitch? You want to borrow my husband? I have one, so I can speak on that. And at the end of the day, don't damn broad ask me to borrow my chocolate drop. It ain't gonna happen. Save your face and save your life.
and for me, it's like if having
You better get you a
having
max. He free.
having a
He a handyman.
I'm good on all that shit. I just need the twat.
You ain't gonna go fix them pipes.
Just shoot me. Yeah, I'll fix the pipes. All right. Just shoot me, and that's it. Just the twat. Man, that's all I
You can
got.
at least put the light bulb in and lift up the TV.
She could do that.
Oh,
I ain't
see
doing
it, ladies? It ain't even worth trying to get you a single one to
no.
come and fix your pipes. Look at him. He just want to
You know
clean
how
the
we,
pipes, not fix them.
you know how dudes asking women to do shit, and they be like, "I don't see no ring on this finger." That's it. Can you at least fix the light bulb before you go? Shit, I don't see no ring on this finger. I'm out of here. And you're gonna have to buy some more OJ. I drank the rest. Bye.
Oh no, you did it. No, you did it. See, see, she was in this case. She should have got you to do the work in the beginning before. See, you don't know
It
how to
wouldn't have
stretch.
happened.
Yeah, it would have, because you would have fixed that light before, because it would have been behoove. You would have been behooved to fix the light.
Okay.
No,
Fix the
thank
light
you.
for what? Why would I come over here just to fix a light? Just to fix a light. She's like, it's not just
No,
you
you
can
didn't
do
come over there
anything.
just to fix the light, but the light got fixed.
It wouldn't. I'm telling you. She knows how to fix a
Oh.
fucking light bulb. You ain't gonna play me with that. I'm gonna smash the chick,
You
and
was
then I'm gonna
something
get up out of
different.
there. Know how to fix it. A chick asked me one time, one of my neighbors, she asked me if I could drive her car to get a new tire or some goofy shit like that. But I was I don't know, it was something so I was like, you can't drive and get your like drive and do it. Whatever it was, she just tried to get me to do it on some shit that she could clearly do. But I just know women just be flexing and I could get them to do this too. Bitch, you ain't gonna play me with that. Do that
Well,
shit.
maybe she was nervous on driving the car, and it's more comfortable for a man to do it.
It was none of that. It was none. Well, even if it was, but I wasn't her man. That's the thing. And so
No,
I
no,
don't
like just
do
comfortable. You
that.
were her friend, at least enough for her to ask you that. You know.
If we're not in a relationship, it's not. We're not. Nah, it wasn't that.
So,
We
Max, if I
we
live
weren't
down the
we
block
weren't
from
bro.
you and
We
we
have known
friends,
you my whole life type friends.
so if I live down the block from you and we're friends right now, like we're friends, right? And I say, yo, Max, I don't feel comfortable enough to drive this car and get a tire. Can you come help me out and drive it down there and get the tire? You're gonna be like, no, sirree, Bob, you can drive it yourself.
No, I'll be like, I'll ride with you. But it was something she wanted just me to do for her. But like, yeah, if you don't feel comfortable or whatever, like I had a different neighbor who I helped. She wanted me to go with her to buy a car because she was buying a car off of I think OfferUp or some shit like that. And then I think they was trying to sell it to her for 3 racks. And then I like just on the ne- stepped into the negotiations and got it down to like
Mhm.
2,200. Got it down to like 2,200. So like th- with that situation, she was going to do something, and it's just like that you said, she didn't feel comfortable doing it herself. She didn't
Mhm.
know much about cars. She know she was gonna get a good deal,
Mhm.
bad deal, or anything like that. So she was like, assist me in that. And so we
Mhm.
were on the same level. Both neighbors were on the same level of like neighborly friendship, but sh- one was like, "Come assist me with something." The other one was like, "Do this for me." I'm like, ha, nice try. You could do that.
You was
I
horrible
swear,
to crack.
it was a while ago. So I don't remember specifically what it was, but it was just 100%. She was just trying to get me to do something because she figured I would just do it. I was like, no. That's some shit you do in relationships. That's the incentive for a woman to be in a relationship. You got a man that you can ask to just do some shit for you. And he'll be like,
Or
all
a
right.
friend, or a friend, or a friend.
I guess, certain type of friends. I'm just not that type of friend. Like the
I see.
homie, the homie wouldn't hit me up to tell me to ask me to do some shit that he could just do like that. He just doesn't want to do. He could do it, just doesn't want to. So like, can you do this? Hey, can you go to the post office and pick up some mail for me? And like that type shit. Like I could do it, but like I don't wanna. Can you go and do it?
That's exactly what it was. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do
Yeah,
it.
Yes, that's what it was. So that's why I was like, huh, why would I do that? Just do it. Just do it yourself. But that's what guys are coming to now. Being that like, just don't play me. If we tricking and hoeing out here, then we tricking and hoeing. And ain't no
I better
I'm not
freshen up my tire fixing skills. Cause there's
you never
niggas
put
out
that
there like you. I'm a damsel in distress. Nobody ain't gonna stop by to help the queen put her tire wrong. She can do it herself.
that's what women are.
Don't
That's what
let the
women
pretty face fool you. I'm all girly. Please come help me. Oh, I'm
that's
dying
what
out
women
here.
are doing it all themselves. So if you can do it yourself, do it yourself. That's what it is.
Yeah.
'Cause dudes, we can do it ourselves and not complain about it.
Hmm. Well, I
Mhm.
mean, that's just the law how things are supposed to go. Men are the handy guys and women are the makers and
Yeah, and
the
so
uplifters, the
when dude,
cookers, the cleaners. That's just how it went in society. You
yeah,
know,
so
when the
when
buggy
dude,
wheel fell off back in the days, the man put the buggy wheel back on.
so when men and women get together in a relationship, the incentive for a man to be in that relationship is pussy for
Oh,
certain. That's what it is.
I've gotten that from
For a
you.
woman, for a woman, the incentives to be in a relationship with a man is everything else that comes with being in a relationship. Everything that you like about being in a relationship is for the woman. It's not for the man. It's just the dude engages in it because he wants to secure pussy. He wants to keep you happy so he can maintain getting pussy. And then the exchange is supposed to be the woman keeps giving her nigga pussy, keeps giving her nigga
Lord
pussy
Jesus.
so that he can continue to do the things that she likes that he does. But when you become so obnoxious that the nigga don't even want your pussy, there is no longer incentives for him to do the shit that you like that he does. So why would he do it? And dudes are all coming to that same revelation.
I'm seeing it.
Yeah. So
I'm
we can
seeing
wrap it
it.
up there because I'm all out of weed, or at least the amount
Oh
I'm gonna smoke
Lord. No, you
right now.
didn't. No, you didn't say you all out.
Yeah,
All
well,
right.
no. Just I'm done with the amount that I'm gonna smoke for this morning. So gonna wrap this session up and just get up out of here. Peace.
All right. Bye.